Do this real quick. See, I'm hesitant on opening my window because there's bloody mosquitoes flying around there. I don't want any mosquitoes. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me check. I'm not in a party, am I? Hold on. Let me. Hey, you know what? We don't need a party. Let me open the window because I want some fresh air going in, and stuff like that. All that good stuff. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi, cause yeah. Hold on. Do that, and then close my door. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Just, I'm not prepared. Okay, hold on. Alright. I'm very unprepared. Very unprofessional, as you can tell. Right, I need to do a few things before I start. What was I gonna say? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys have all had, I don't know, a good. Well, I know schools have been back up for a couple of weeks now. I hope you guys have had a good week. It's Friday. Everyone go relax yourselves. You know, have fun. Do whatever you gotta do. This weekend I'm gonna try and enjoy myself as well. A lot of questions have been popping up in my YouTube comments, as we'll say, about where I've been, why I've not been streaming, that kind of jazz. So the main short and bread, that's not even a phrase. I don't know why I said that. Main big reason as to why I haven't been streaming for a long time. Well, it's not a long time. 5 days, basically a week, is because for those that watched my video, how long ago? 1 second, chat. How long ago was this video? 5 days ago? It's either 5 days ago or a week ago. It's just 6 to 7 days ago. If you guys watched any of my videos that I uploaded recent, which was 5 or 6, 7 days ago, I talked about college, and for those that are going to college or you've been at college or any of that sort of stuff, you know how not stressful, but you know how much goes on in college. Like, a lot of the stuff, and due to the pandemic, of course, and my college is only 3 days a week, so 3 out of the 5 days a week that I go in, Monday to Friday, I only go in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wow, I only go in one of those days a week, and then next week I go. It's kind of complicated, but basically, I'm only doing college stuff 3 days a week. So there's a lot going on with COVID and stuff like that. We're getting pressured that down. Especially because doing a very advanced course. So we're getting given a lot of stuff, a lot of information, a lot to take in. Like just today, what time is it right now? Sorry, it's 4 o'clock. Just a little under 2 hours ago, I had about 4 hours in a sense of just pure information from 9 o'clock, 9:30 till 2 o'clock. Just a little under 4 hours around there. I had just nothing but pure information, note taking, stuff like that. So it was a little intense. I did mention that I was taking a little break. Not a little break, but I said I was going to try and upload as much as possible. So I went back on my word. I do apologize. Put it simply, I've just been exhausted the past week. I've been going to bed at like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., like half 8, stuff like that. I've just been getting sleep, wake up, sleep. Exhaustion. So I'm quite tired today. I'm gonna try my best for as much energy as I can. I'm not doing this to force myself. I'm doing this because I do miss streaming, okay? I do miss seeing you guys, I do miss interacting with you guys, stuff like that. But I'm gonna try my best to stream as much as I can. And I'm a little tired, so if I, I mean, I can't speak English anyway. I'm terrible at English, so if I start a lot more, if I mispronounce stuff, if I just fall asleep on stream, stuff like that. I apologize, but we're gonna hopefully have a good time, do a car meet. I need to just start up my stream. I need to do my title properly. I need to do stuff like that. You guys can ask if you have any questions about me, my course, or what I've been doing, anything like that. Feel free to fire away. If you guys want to join the session, all you gotta do is just add me on PSN. Um, you guys can join that way. I also wanted to talk about should I invite or close friend? I kind of want to do an invite because some people are weird. Let's try close friend session for now. If you guys have actually, I just wanted to talk about 2K22. So I wanted to go over this in a video, but I'll just do it on stream. I'll probably make a video on it as well while I'm trying to set up my stream. So for those that might be wondering, oh Pasha, why are you not on 2K22 right now? Why are you not streaming 2K22? Are you getting any of that kind of stuff? I will not be playing 2K22 or any 2K game in the future. There's a lot of reasons to it. The big main ones is I don't have the time, as in I obviously now with college and stuff, I just don't have the time to grind. Um, um, that's a big reason as well. Another reason is, I came pretty late to the 2K industry community, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Um, I came in 2K19, very late 2K19. We're talking like maybe a few months left of it, maybe a little under half a year, stuff like that. I came really late, and I did enjoy myself very much. I enjoyed it greatly. I might be lying on the whole front of when I joined. I don't really remember when I joined 2K19. It might have been early on, it might have been later on. I don't remember. I do remember that I did start playing the game really early on. Like I got the game really early on, but I didn't really have anyone to play with. So I don't think I played for a while. Um, but when I first started taking the game seriously, I think it was quite a little, late in. But yeah, first 2K I played was 2K19, and I absolutely love that game. Despite all the stuff that people have complaints with, pushing, shoving stuff, I didn't play the game when that was going around, so I don't have a problem with it. But with all the complaints and stuff and the 90 Overclock, like I still enjoy the game. Come 2K22 or 2K20, sorry. Um, I had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, met a lot of bad people, met a lot of people that impacted my life in negative ways, some good ways, stuff like that. It was all around 50-50 kind of roller coaster type thing. Overall, it was a decent experience. Had a lot of fun. We hit legend. For those who were in the legend stream, big OGs, man. We hit legend, so appreciate everyone that did believe in me. To those that doubted me, get fucked. But we did it, big legend, and that's really it. My journey for 2K has just ended. As you know, I do not like 2K21 at all. I have so many just grudges and whatever you want to call it with the game. So many problems that they have. That it's just, ugh, no. Come 2K22 now. I've seen a lot about the game. I haven't seen people play it, and I don't really care to be honest. But I've seen a lot about it. I've seen, the trailers, all that stuff about people telling me stuff. I've seen a bunch of stuff, all that kind of stuff. Um, I know the game's valid. I know how the game works. It looks great. I hope those that have the game enjoy it. It seems like a promising year. It seems like that it's gonna be pretty fun for a lot of you guys. I hope the 2K community enjoys it for once because I know there's been a lot of complaints. So hopefully it's a good game for all those 2K people. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope the year is overall great. But the reason why I'm not getting it personally is, like I said, I don't have the time and just stuff like that. And I have my own reasons, 2K related as well. But I just feel like it's time to drop out and carry my own kind of little path, a different route, and just, kind of, sorry, I started to online real quick, and kind of just take my route and my path and my YouTube career a different route. Because with 2K, I miss a lot of my friends. My best friend that I've known for 7 to 8 years now. I don't. It's been a long time. Alright, I don't honestly losing track now, but I've known him for over 5 years easily. He's not a 2K fan just like me. We're not too educated on 2K, and he'll never touch the game. Like I could try and I don't want to force people to play the game. You know what I mean? Like I tried to get him to try it like that, doesn't want to. That's fair enough. And I just miss playing with him. You know, we have me and him come from a very very strong Destiny background. For those that know anything about Destiny or seen anything about it or played themselves, they know what Destiny's like. It's a very very strong nerdy slash you know, I don't know what you say. Like it's a very very focus based game. Like you can't really go in and mess about like you can on GTA. You can, but there's a lot that goes into like there's a lot you need to understand. And with Destiny 2 being the sequel, as in like second game, there's a lot that a lot of players miss coming from D1. For those who didn't know, there's two games: Destiny 1, Destiny 2. I see Destiny 2 is kind of like a sequel, kind of like a story sequel to Destiny 1. But there's a lot of story elemented stuff, and it's just a lot to understand and get into if you're a new player. And we come heavily from a Destiny 1 background. We started playing the game since that shit was born, son. We were bred and fed into Destiny 1, chat. I played it back in Xbox a little bit, and that's the PS3 or PS4 was that? I can't remember. Probably PS3 or 4, I don't know. So we're very, very Destiny related individuals, if you will. Came from Destiny, GTA, that kind of background. So moving into something that was out of my comfort zone, like 2K, it was a very, very, I'd say positive, but also kind of nerve-wracking experience because, again, and one of the major aspects as to why I'm not, you know, continuing with 2K is because I don't. I'm not that into basketball. Like I know there's a lot of fans that know a lot about the NBA league, about the NBA players, the seasons, all that stuff that goes into it. Like behind the scenes, all this crazy stuff. Kind of like Destiny. That's what I said. It's kind of like a Destiny and 2K thing. Like I know a lot about 2K. I don't know about no. I know a lot about Destiny. Don't know a lot about 2K. You guys know a lot about 2K. Don't know about Destiny. Kind of back and forth type of thing where I just know a lot about Destiny than I do 2K. I don't know anything. Like, a lot of people that I play with, they can talk about, like, oh, did you see Kevin Durant's, I don't know, playoff, like, did you see Kevin Durant's game? He plays so well, blah, blah, blah. I'm just there, like, yeah, cool. Like, it's just hard because a lot of my friends that I play with them now in 2K, they know a lot about that stuff. So it's just hard for me to connect with them. And in terms of builds and stuff, I'm not trying to fish for sympathy or compliments or anything like that. Let's just face it, I'm not the best 2K player in the world, far from it. I I only started to really understand lockdowns in 2K20. I played a little bit of lockdown in 2K19 and a lot in 2K20. And I, started to understand them more, understood how to play defense, stuff better, defense, stuff like that. But I'm still nowhere near good guards. Again, coming from a Destiny background, learning all that stuff with your sticks and being effective with new combos, mixing combos, doing things that are, you know, generic and stuff like that, and being different. It's just super hard and for me to learn and stuff. So guards are no go and centers. I still haven't really understood and learned them and how to play them. Like I know people are gonna look at this and be like, it's not that hard, man. Just set a screen, roll, stuff like that. But there's a lot more that goes into it. You have to set a good screen. You gotta know when to roll. You gotta know when to, if you're a shooting center, you gotta know when to roll and like pick and pop. You gotta know all that stuff. You gotta know where you gotta understand how to get the best positioning for boards, screens, all that stuff. That's just too big for me. Like, so I'm not the best player in that game. And with the people that I've met, I'm not gonna play many names or anything. Like, I just don't want to play the game and get shouted at for selling or playing bad, or have some parent in my comments that's like, oh, dude, you suck. You don't know how to play this build. Whoa, why you always play lockdown? Stuff like that. So I just want to have fun, enjoy myself, go back to my old routes, and play games that I enjoy. GTA is a very fun game. There's not much to do on it, but I know that people did love farming, so I'm gonna try and start farming again. But go back to my old ways, play some Warframe again. Not a lot of you will know about that game, but that's okay. It's a learning curve. Like those that want to stick around on my channel, perfect. You do that. I don't force any of you, and I don't expect any of you to follow along with me on this journey. I know a lot of you might just only watch me for the or 2K content and GTA content. That's perfectly fine. I understand that. At the end of the day, you can't force uh, you can't force your viewers to like what you do. So if you guys want to stick with me and see where my journey takes me, in terms of GTA, Warframe, Destiny, stuff like that I play in the future, please feel to stick around. And don't worry, it's not a case of like, oh, imagine coming back to my channel after I hit this many subscribers. Imagine leaving my channel when I had this many subs, and then you come back to some things, whatever. It's none of that. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, I can't force any of you to be around. I understand that some of you might get upset that I quit 2K. Again, it's just a personal thing. Like, I have too much going on, and I know some of you might be like, oh, if you have too much going on, how come you have time to play a game so heavily impacted on understanding like Destiny or Warframe? Because there's a lot that goes into it. It's not the. It's like the thing is, you gotta understand with Warframe and Destiny, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room to mess about stuff. Destiny and Warframe are very open platform games, as in you load in, there's online multiplayer, you go in, you mess about, you can do missions with, alone, with friends, or just with random people. You go and have fun, do things your way. With 2K, you make a build, you try and stick to the meta builds, as you'll call it. You pick people up, you find random people, they call you trash, you get kicked out, there's all the threats of booting, and there's just so much. The community is so toxic as well. It's just no, it's not good for me. So I hope you guys can understand. That's why a huge aspect of it. So that's why it is. I've honestly just been so focused on talking. I haven't done anything with my thing. But all you guys understand. Again, I appreciate to every one of you that stick by my journey, or those that even come back. Like, I appreciate every single one of you. Keeping a viewership at the age that I'm at is extremely hard, because like you got to think about it. Like, I think in the mindset that I'm just a kid. Like, at the end of the day, let's I'm a kid. I don't even have a job yet. I'm trying to make this my job. I'm studying at college. There's a lot going on in my life, and stuff like that. And I come home, I watch, for those that might know him, might know Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, stuff like that. I watch big content creators, and I put myself in those kind of shoes. Like, to think that people come home or stuff like that, and we sit there for hours. I know some of you like grind as well. Like, you'll sit there in my streams and just have it in the background, or you'll be doing something. You'll have me just playing and stuff like that. Just to have people do that for me is very, very heartwarming. I appreciate every single one of you to do it. You really don't have to. The support that you show by even clicking on a video and subscribing and watching for like 5 minutes is already more than I can ask for. So appreciate every single one of you doing that. So I hope you can understand. I've talked way too much. I'm gonna just set up my car here for a second. I'll talk to you guys. I'll read chat. I'll set up my title. I saw some of your comments, guys. I'll read those in a second. I just wanted to get everything out of my chest, because it's just been built up for me. That's why I didn't really stream, because I knew people would be asking me like, "Oh, where's Ticket 22? Have you bought Ticket 22?" Because I was I was gonna buy it. I was gonna get Ticket 22, and then, playing with Mason again and listening to the fun that I had with him. The games that we play just opened my eyes and said, you know what? There's more to just 2K. With 2K, it's a lot about sorry, it's expectations really. It's coming on stream, performing at your highest quality. With Tarantino and stuff like that, it's kind of flexible. Like, he can have fun, mess around, do his weird stuff, but he's still good at the game. At the end of the day, me, I get jumped off a lot on streams. People call me trash and stuff, so it's just a hard thing to balance out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and make some of these games coming up in the future work. I'm gonna be playing a lot of the new games coming out. I'm planning to get the new Far Cry, the new Battlefield, stuff like that. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. And I appreciate everyone that does stick to the channel. Like I said, if you guys want to join, I'm appearing online. You can join me. It's a closed friend session, or you can ask me to invite you, stuff like that. Let me read some comments. I'm gonna set up my stream properly. I just rambled on for a long time. But yeah, so hopefully you guys can understand. Sorry to disappoint a lot of you that hope to see 2K22. It's just not gonna happen, at least for now. You never know in the future, but for now, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Um, my voice is dry as fuck right now. Once I chat. Um, Supposed to be grinding out Secure 22 on the PS5. Nice, nice, man. I'm glad to see that a lot more of you are getting the PS5 now, because I know the PS5 was a very hard thing to get. Trust me, it's very hard for me to get as well. Countless nights of staying up really late trying to get it with me and my stepdad and stuff. So I'm glad that you guys are getting the PS5 now, stuff like that, and 2K22 especially. Back on Wednesday. Yeah, I know that some of my friends, I don't talk to them anymore, but I know some of the people that from my old school that I left now. Started going back to school and stuff like that. A few weeks ago. So that's what I was saying. I'll literally me go to school, go back to sleep, wake up at like 12, 1 over time, like go. Dude, that's literally been me, man. Past few days have been hectic. So I'll give you guys a little story time, okay? Well, after I read your comments, right? I don't want to just have your comments lurking there. But when I joined, I just played normally for fun. Then I started hearing toxic shit, and I just said nothing. Toxic. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me. Like coming from a non-2K background, playing the game how I wanted to play it, and I kind of got forced to making meta builds in a sense because like I didn't want to get called trash, I didn't want to get yelled at, stuff like that. So I was just there like, okay, fine, I'll make a two-way finisher. I'll make a play shot. I'll make a two assistant play. I'll make a pain beast. I'll make a glass lock, stuff like that. You know, it's just kind of forced, and you in the competitive side of things, you can't really learn either. Like I'm a very heavily park player. I play park a lot. I play a good chunk of comp players in park. Don't get me wrong. Like you guys can even maybe even witness. I play a lot of sweaty people in park and stuff like that, and I beat a lot of them. But being a park player and then trying to transfer to stage, like play more stage, is very very difficult because my reputation on Ticket 20 is horrendous. I'm not gonna name any individuals, but because of an incident that happened, it's just horrible. Like it's really hard to get players. Everyone's either squatted or knows me for a bad thing and hates me and stuff like that. So it's extremely difficult to learn and get better at the game and stage. So that's another reason as well. I stick around even when you hit. Like the thing is, like I'm always a very genuine, humble guy. I don't care how many subs. Like I could have one sub right now. I could have no one in my stream. Like I'm even like tearing up right now. I don't know why. Um, I'll still be the same person that I am. You know, like the one difference that will probably change is my tone. Like I'll probably be more excited. Like I'm trying to, be excited, obviously, but like I said, I'm tired. It's just kind of hard to get all the energy that I have left. But not much will change about me. I'll still be the same old person. If anything, I'll be a lot more happier. I'll be a lot more humble, a lot more energetic. I'll be a lot more active, stuff like that. Um, Not much will change. Like at the end of the day, let's face it, most people when it comes to YouTube, even like a lot of big content creators that talked about it, it's a lot of luck and a lot of energy and grind to be where you are. This didn't come just. I didn't get handed my 971 subscribers. Not at all. Like for those that have been there at the start, it was a lot of grind. It took me multiple years. Like I don't know how. I think I've been doing YouTube for like 5 years, 4 years now. I don't really know. It takes time. It takes a lot of time to get subscribers. Like some people get lucky, they get shout outs, they get handouts, they get boosted. But at the end of the day, with those handouts and boosts, you still gotta work. You still gotta grind and show people that you're worth subscribing to. At the end of the day, I'm a kid with not really income. Like I'm doing college and I get paid from college a little bit, but I don't want to just constantly ask my mom for money and stuff like that. I don't have an income, so as a kid, going on YouTube is hard because like I can't afford a lot of the games a lot of the other YouTubers have. Like some people are like, "Oh, yo, play this game," and and I'm like, I would, but these games are expensive nowadays. 100 odd quid for the best edition, or like £80. I mean, it's really expensive. Um, so getting that kind of money is not easy. And then by the time it gets to it, I usually watch again a lot of people like Jacksepticeye and stuff like that. And he played Resident Evil 8. He was the one person I watched play Resident Evil 8. And someone's like, "Yo, you should play Resident Evil 8." I'm like, I would love to, but again, the issue comes in like money, and I've already seen the game. I've already seen the story. I know what happens. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone that doesn't. I've already seen the story. I've already seen the game. I know what happens in it. I know all that stuff. Like I've already seen it. So playing it would not be fair on you guys, and not be fair on me because not only am I spending the 80, 60 all pound to play a game. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to play the game just in my spare time or anything, but not only would I be wasting money on a game that I know like the ending and the story and stuff, but I would also be wasting your guys' time because I'll be playing the game trying to act like I don't know what's happening. Like, oh yeah, wow, I wonder what's going on here. Oh, who's that? Oh. It'd be a lot of fake stuff. It wouldn't be fair on you guys. It wouldn't be fair on me. It wouldn't be fair on my mom spending that kind of money. So I just don't. There's a lot of games I'm gonna try and get. That obviously like Battlefield, like I said, Battlefield and all that stuff. That obviously well, there's not really story related stuff in it, so it won't be a spoiler. But it will definitely be fresh and new and stuff like that. So yeah, and it's just hard. Um, that was so hard, not gonna lie. Yeah, I got Resident Evil 8. Yeah, I highly recommend playing it. Like, again, from someone that's seen the game, I recommend it a lot. The game looks absolutely amazing. And if you have the PS5 as well, it's the graphics on there are just insane. The game runs really well, and the story and all that stuff is wonderful as well. Although I will say, if you haven't seen, God damn it, this kick AFK thing. If you haven't seen Resident Evil, why is my control? Hey yo, why's my control? There's nothing wet on my desk in my. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, if you haven't played Resident Evil 7, I recommend doing that first, though, if you can. If you haven't, or if you can't buy it, or if you can't afford it, whatever, I recommend watching the story. Um, because the story of Resident Evil 7 leads heavily into Resident Evil 8, and you won't understand some of the things that goes on in Resident Evil 8 if you haven't played Resident Evil 7. So I do recommend doing that first. Let's go to the 3 in the stream. Oh yeah, so I was gonna give you a little story time on my college and stuff while I edit my stream and stuff. So for those that don't know, for those that do know, I am currently studying at the uniform at my college. I'm not gonna say the name of the college because people are weird on the internet. People like to go deep and search and just weirdos. Okay. I'm currently studying at level 3 diploma course for uniform services, which is basically a course where they're gonna help me develop my physical fitness. So increase my endurance, my speed, my agility, lose weight, all that kind of stuff. They're gonna help me physically, and it's of course to improve my confidence. I'm a very shy person. I'm not the best communicator. So that obviously on stream is different because no one's here to watch me. My parents might hear me downstairs or whatever, but like it's a lot different in classes with people that you don't know, speaking out in front and stuff like that. So gonna put me out my comfort zone, help me learn new tactics, skills, and stuff like that. And the uniform services is basically to help me get an understanding and hopefully help me choose the path of the career that I want. So as you guys know, my main target that I would love to achieve is to be a full-time content creator, YouTuber, whatever you want to call it, and just create content for you guys and stuff. But of course, I can't rely on that because it's not for everyone, and things happen and stuff like that. So my main goal in terms of outside of YouTube is to join something like the police. Currently, I'm looking in the Royal Military Police. If you guys don't know what that is, you can Google it. It's basically police but for the military. It's a very very interesting job. I've looked at it, and basically the past weeks we've been going to like a military HQ/camp. Just been learning a lot of new things and how they operate in the army, the different teams and stuff that they have in the army. That kind of jazz. I won't bore you into the details. Just learning new skills, that kind of thing. Understanding the different services, that kind of thing. So it's been crazy. Learning a lot of information. I think next week is our last week at the army, and I think we're doing either the police force or the navy or some other place. I don't really know yet. So it's been a crazy week. Been learning a lot of stuff to do with the military, the army, and police stuff like that. So things are going well, and very excited to see how it plays out. But I'm trying to think of a job to get in the Royal Police Force. If that helps. Do I want to do like caps? Yeah, I do. G3. I apologize if you hear my keyboard as well, by the way. Let's do it. Why is that being weird? There we go. Hold on a second. Um, um, I'll just do that. And then, 1 second. Ah, this bloody idle thing. Come on, GTA. You know I'm here. Well, you probably don't. Um, bro, what? Why is my desk like sticky? I don't fucking know. Um, 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 like, um, that's the wrong thing. I think that's fine for now. Save. All right, let me open my chat now. Make sure that's all good. We're good. So it was so confusing when it was Evelyn as the grandma. Yeah, I remember when I played through that. I was most of the time I'm just a dumb fucking cunt anyway. I was going through that like, what the fuck is going on, dude? What is going on? And then when I found out that she was Evelyn, I was like, what? And then I went and did some research to figure out what the lore and stuff behind the game was, because I read a lot of the stuff, but I didn't look too. Bro, what's wrong with my controller, man? She's actually bugging me now. I looked into it and stuff, and it turns out, so the whole thing with Evelyn, again, this is spoilers for those that haven't played Resident Evil 7. Most of the game's quite old by now, so if you don't want to hear a spoiler, leave now. But yeah, with the whole thing with Evelyn and Grandma, it turns out that I can't remember the exact thing, but she had like a condition or a disease or whatever, where she aged rapidly, which is why in the start of the game, well, the start of the game, with Mia, in the boat recap, little video, I don't know whatever you want to call it. She was a little kid because she was a little kid at first, and then she, you know, you know, aged very, very rapidly. Over I think it was like what 5 years, 2 years, however long Mia was going. After 8 years, I don't know, something like that. So she aged really rapidly. Became a grandma, and that was her basically. She was the grandma the entire time, just chilling. She just aged really old. Um, yeah. If anyone wants to join, just feel free to add me, and yeah. I think for the most part, we'll just chill out and just you know wait for people to join the stream and stuff. I'll show you guys some college photos, you know. Yeah, we'll try and do a car meet in this one. I don't know where I picked this car up. I think it was from here. Hopefully, it was last year. Probably was. Just, I don't really know where to put my. I'll just put it there. Who cares? Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a nice Friday evening. Well, for me it's evening anyway. For those, for most of you, it's probably either like kind of midday-ish, or morning, still morning-ish. So, whatever time it is, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. You know, basically the weekend or almost the weekend. Um, yeah, we're just gonna chill out. I'll play some music probably later on. Still calm me, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Well, should we take the Supra? Kinda, like, a lot of my cars are ugly though. I'm not gonna lie. This car, I kind of just made it to look like a. I don't even know what I tried to make it look like. I have a lot of cars I don't really like the look of. Like this one, I might sell this car. This one, I don't know why that's really in the game. It's supposed to be an armored car, but let's face it, you have the Kuruma. It's better than the fucking Kuruma. It might be faster than the Kuruma, but it's just better than the Kuruma. Or the Kuruma's better than it. Vigilante is great. The Reaper, it's a good car, but it's very old. I do actually. Let's take this. I don't know why. I love the design on this car that I have. I don't know why. It's just nice. I just like it. I don't know about the lights though. I have to change the lights, but I do love the design I have for the car. I mean, make a party real quick, just so I'm not in game chat, because I don't really like being in game chat for the if like people start joining later on, so to speak. So I'm gonna real quickly make a party chat. I will like um like I'm button missing, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll go in game chat and stuff like that probably later on, but if people join, but I just don't want to be in game chat for now. I do love this time of this car, though. It's just so nice. Like, listen to it. Hear that chat? Just sounds good. Racing car type of design of the car just because of the number 13. I don't know why. And that's not even. It's not even. Wait, what do you mean like racing car type of design of the car just because of it? It's not even that. I don't really know what you mean, right? But like for me, it's not even the 13. I don't really pay attention to the 13 like that much. It's just you'll notice in here. I mean, it's kind of hard to see because it's dark. I have like a nice pearlescent on it. I don't know why. I just like the color that I have on it. It just stands out, and the little like white lines, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I just like it.
What brings you in today?
You'll see it here. It's like a nice midnight purplish with the livery. It's kind of hard to. I know it's kind of hard to see, but like you see, it's like a nice little midnight purple with the white strips. I don't like the front bumper though. Now that I look at it, I might change the front bumper. The number 13, it kind of adds to it, and then the wheels as well. The little white lines in the wheels just help it. I don't know. It's just something about it. Um, Although the front bumper I think has to go because I don't really like. Oh yeah, there we
Looking
go.
sharp.
There we go. Much better. There we go. What about the rear bumper? Doesn't really change a whole lot, does it? What else could I? Maybe the spoiler. See if we can get a different spoiler, maybe. See, like, I don't really like the look of these spoilers. Like, it just sticks out from the back. It just doesn't look good. I mean, that's just might be my opinion, but we can get no spoiler. I feel like no spoiler would look better on it. What do you guys think? Should I do no spoiler? I don't know, just something like you look at the car from this angle, like it just something about it just looks nice. I don't know why. I'm sweating for some reason, even though that two windows open. Well, a window and a fan on. Ew. Let me know. Also, let me know how the audio is, guys. I have to hear for myself as well. Let me know if my mic's okay. If you want me to turn it up or down or whatever. Can't really hear myself enough. Yeah, let me know how the audio is, guys. If the audio is too loud, too low. If my mic's alright. If you can hear me okay. If I turn up my mic or whatever, let me know. Let me know. You guys want some song requests? Let me know as well. I'll get that going. Let me move this because I actually don't like this. I don't really say anything. I'll go with none. I don't know. I like the none before. I mean, there's something about it. Like look at it. Like just look at it. Just walk on it. Might change the lights as well because the light. I mean they're alright. Where should we take the cars? Where should we start with Carmi? I actually don't know. It's been so long since I did a Carmi in GTA. I forget all the spots. We could do it down here as well. Just like a car park right here, I think. We can do it here for now. Just start up here, I guess. Kind of like nice and central. You know what I mean? Like kind of central in the city. Should be pretty easy to get and reach. Start here for now. We'll just chill here, wait for some people to join. I'll try and post in like Discord and stuff. And get anyone, but we'll see. Because my mate did suggest that to get some people for car meets and stuff. Try Discord now, because most people are on Discord. So have a look. Yeah, let me know. Chat. Hey, baby, bet, hey, couple racks. Hey, But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me or what it is I'm doing at college, so don't be afraid to ask. You guys just want to chill in the background, do your own thing, just chill out. Awesome, go for it. You guys do you, man. I'll do some polls for those that don't feel comfortable typing. Yeah, nothing like that, nothing wrong. I'm just saying if you guys want to comment, and I'll be noticed like that or something like that. Just I'll do some polls later on for some things like song request, what songs, stuff like that. You guys can comment away and enjoy yourselves in the background. We're just gonna wait for some people, chill out for a little bit. If you don't get anyone, I'll probably switch games and go into other games I have on I can play like right now. Just some Fortnite, honestly, some Fortnite, some Among Us, something like that. I fuck knows, dude. We got so much we could do. We got Fortnite. If GT doesn't really work out, we can go some Destiny. So you guys trying to explain that a little bit better. We can go some Battlefield, maybe some Batman. Dude, we got stuff. We'll think of something. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. See if we can get some people. If not, we're just going to a different game. So I just sit and talk to you guys for a little while. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Just gonna grab my phone and quickly sit over here. Grab the Rex, I should probably grab my controller so I don't get kicked, because I'll probably get kicked for being idle too long. Alright, just move my camera, I guess, I'll be fine. I gotta make sure as well that I stay up to date with my college, because I get emails and stuff, but they don't always give me a notification. So if I, just pause and whatnot. Stuff like that. Sorry, I was looking at a message my friend sent me. I'll also start linking up my social medias a bit more, because I do, believe it or not, I don't post anything because I don't know, I just don't. I have social medias. I have Instagram, Twitter. I have Messenger. I don't have Facebook per se, but I do have Messenger, which is Facebook, I guess. Snapchat. So I'll link up my Twitter, my Snapchat, my Instagram, Messenger. I do have a TikTok, but I don't. I only have like 3 videos on there. One that I'm gonna take down actually, like now or whatever, and 2 of that are just up there from a long time ago. So I don't really post anything. But if you want, again, this is just stuff for if you guys want to message me on like privately or something, like have like a chat or whatever, or get to know me better. Again, I'm very open to like getting to know you guys better. If you have PlayStation or even Discord, if you have Discord or PlayStation, feel free to like send me a message and we can create a party. Sometimes, not all the time. I might be with my friends a lot and stuff. But if I'm free or whatever, not doing anything, and I want to play with someone, and you guys want to play, or you want to talk in a party, just chill out, have stuff like that, you can send me a message. Eager. Yeah. Can I say something? Alright. I need to sort out my stuff while I'm waiting for people. Anyone join the session yet? No. That's fine. It's all good, man. Once this goes up as a video as well, I'll probably like highlight the section for those that are joining late and stuff. In terms of my little, not breakdown, but my little, call it ramble about 2K22 and stuff. Yeah, what's good, Noah? Welcome to the stream. Um, if you wanna, dude, honestly, I don't even know. If you wanna rewind the stream, I mean, you don't have to. I don't know. I don't even really know, to be honest. I mean, if you wanna rewind the stream to like sub 30-ish minutes, after after I finish streaming this, I'll stamp it in the comments and you can go back and watch it yourself. But still a roll around, Bone 2K22. I'm not gonna say everything that I said because it was quite a lot. Um, but firstly, thank you for coming to the stream. Welcome. I want to apologize to you and anyone else who's in the stream as well. Sorry for not streaming for a while. Again, I talked about this earlier on, but for those that are joining late, I'll kind of brief it. Basically, I'll say for those that watched my most recent videos, you'll know that I started college just a little 2 weeks ago. Well, will be my this is my second week and it's a Friday, so I started college like last week basically. Um, just start college and there's a lot going on because with COVID and stuff, so getting things taught to us and given pretty quickly. So it's been a lot of me just kind of gathering information, getting my brain fried, going to sleep at like 8, waking up the next day at 9, going to school or college, sorry, and just studying. And it's just a lot. My brain's fried, so I'm kind of tired. Gonna give my best shot, though. I'm not forcing myself to stream. I'm just, wanting to stream for you guys and just have fun, chill out, and stuff. So that's what we're doing today. As for Ticket 22, I'm not getting it. I'm not gonna be playing it for now anyway. Again, after this is done as a stream, I will like immediately. I will go on this as a video, and I will highlight from when I start talking about it to when I stop, so you guys can just click on that part and then see what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but yeah, a lot of stuff has been going on in my life for the past 2 weeks. So, apologies for not streaming. I'll try my best to stream as much as I can and as often and as daily as I can. But there's a lot of stuff going on with me and my friends and those around me, so I'm just trying to be there for them as much as possible. So hope you guys can understand that. My second girl left me, bro. That's tough, bro. And honestly, no, for me, I mean, there's a lot of other reasons, of course, but for me, I'm more so scared of actually getting into a relationship as well. I've not been in one, but I'm just saying, I feel you on that one. I know it sounds weird to say because I haven't been in a relationship, but like, for me, like with a lot of stuff that's going on around the world, like just I think the suicide rates have gone up extremely. I don't really like to bring up suicide like that, but I'm just saying like the suicide rates for men have gone up. I think a lot over the past few years, and I'm not saying it's because of women. I'm just saying, you know, getting into relationships can be scary for you mentally and physically because depending on how severe the relationship is, like let's say you've been dating for multiple years. If something like a few months, don't get me wrong, it's still heartbreaking and stuff like it's still heartbreaking and it puts you in a very very dark area. But like I feel like it becomes really bad after a few years. I feel like, or even a year. But it's just I'm just scared to even get in a relationship because like things can happen. People just switch up, switch up. It's weird. Just getting hurt, that's the big one. Getting hurt and then being in the dark hole and not knowing what to do. Like, I know a lot of people will probably look at this and be like, bro, just man up, forget it. You don't need it. And, they're alright. Like, I get it. I get it. I get it. You don't. Relationships are just like a little game to some people. It's just like, oh yeah, you love someone, you do this, you do that. You gotta remember, like, it's not easy for a lot of people to just move forward. I'm gonna drive around a little bit while I'm talking to otherwise I'm driving around. It's not easy for people to just, stop. Just stop feeling. A lot of people have these demands and they're like, oh, bro, just stop caring. Just stop, these ridiculous demands like, okay, bro, just stop being upset. You don't need her, that kind of stuff. You don't realize how hard it is. Like, someone that's when you go out with someone and you love someone and you care for them to the point where you show, you do anything, right? Most of you guys out there, to love a girl, you meet someone that's like, you know, the love of your life, or you know, I don't know, maybe like a crush or something like that. Go for a long time, and then things happen and stuff happens, and it hurts. It's like, again, I'm not an expert. I'm just saying, like, I imagine from what I've heard from others and friends stuff. I imagine it's like a little, like, if any of you have like ever had a burn, like you touch something hot, it's kind of like a quick sting, almost. It's like, wow, ouch, and it just hurts you drastically. Like, it starts off like kind of small, like, okay, wow, that hurt, holy crap, and then you'll go away, and then, you know, the next coming few hours and whatnot, it just becomes worse and worse and worse for the person. And it can be very, very dangerous as well, because some people, again, it's not easy for some people to just, you know, for some people out there, it's, you know, it's hard to get a girlfriend. Like, you know, like, it's not, it's hard, you know. And when you finally get one, losing her is like, oh no, my life is over. I'm never gonna get another one again. And probably it's like, I've been with this girl for such a long time, and she just up to leaves me, or something happens, and boom, there it goes. Or for others, it's like, okay, well, I can't believe after the, you know, all I've done for. There's a lot of reasons, right? There's a lot, and it's just crazy. Like, it's a dangerous, dangerous world, in terms of relationships, because people just, it's just bad. It's just a whole different topic that I don't really want to get into, because it's a long topic. I'll be rambling about it for hours, knowing me. It's just bad. Like, again, even if you talk to someone, or you've been in a relationship with someone for like even a few months, you know, it's still bad. The outcomes that can be of it, you know, depression, harm. Like, again, I will read your messages. I'm just trying to get everything off my chest that I have to say, otherwise I'll forget it. You know, even for something like as little as a few months, maybe, it's still dangerous, because, like, you know, people can lead to self harm, drinking, smoking. You know, just skipping a lot of their classes or whatnot. It's very, very dangerous, and you know, it can happen even for the little, even a few. I mean, even a few weeks. You know, there's a lot of boys that just, like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of us boys, and I'm not blaming this on anyone in the stream or something. Just the people that I've seen around. You know, they act all this. You know, they act tough. They act hard. Like, I don't need you. Like, the fuck. Okay, you're not believe me. Okay, whatever. Say less. But, like, at the end of the day, if you've known them for a long time, it hurts you inside. You may not show it, you know. Some people are different, you know. Some people show it, emotionally and stuff, and some people just keep it inside. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you right now, if you're one of those people that keep your emotions inside, it's not very helpful for you. Um, you know, keeping emotions, anger, stuff that they have inside is really, 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 really bad for you, because it destroys you. You know, not only physically but mentally, because, you know, you just stuck. You don't know what to do. Like, some boys, they'll act hard and be like, I don't need you, whatever, and they'll go, you know, away with their mates and have a laugh, drink and stuff, and then slowly over time they'll start drinking more with their friends, and more getting hammered, smashed out, and they don't even notice it. Like, it's crazy that people don't notice. Like they say they don't need you, and you know, they act hard and stuff, and they seem fine, right? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of those boys genuinely just seem fine after like a breakup or something. They just, okay, whatever, no biggie. They get drunk, you know, it starts becoming a habit. They start drinking and drinking and drinking, and then parents and other people get involved, and it becomes serious, and they have to, you know, you know, it destroys a lot of people. It doesn't matter how strong you are physically or anything like that. It's all mental. Like, some people just get absolutely destroyed. There's a lot of women and men that take their lives because of like a breakup and stuff, and it happens more than you think. You know, just because people don't show it physically doesn't mean to say that, you know, they're not feeling it inside. So you just gotta be careful, with these things. Again, sorry, I will read your comments. I want to get the things off my chest before I read, because I know with myself, if I read the comment, I'll forget what I was trying to say. So it's a rough topic, man. I just give you a whole fucking essay when you told me your girl left. I'm sorry. Bro, and then she self harms her stuff because she left me. Yeah, that's the thing. With a lot of girls. Um, a lot of girls. They, again, I don't like saying this because it comes off like I'm trying to, you know, make it sound bad, or I'm trying to say all the boys or all the girls are like this. I'm not. I don't mean this in any way. A lot of the girls, like you pointed out, Noah, are like this. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guys too. You know, I'm not sexist or anything like that. A lot of guys, a lot of women and girls and stuff. They are like this. Unfortunately, there's women and guys that when they go after a breakup, they try and get sympathy from others, trying to they try and make you like the bad person, if that makes sense. Like they'll leave you for whatever reason. Maybe they've got family going, maybe they've got stuff going on in their lives. Maybe they can't, too much pressure. Whatever the fuck the reason is that they leave you, right? They then go home and then start crying and drinking and telling all their friends and making up stories and doing self harms and then trying to get people's sympathy and stuff. And it's hard because as a person of myself, I'm very vulnerable when it comes to that stuff. Like, I feel bad and stuff for everyone. So there's people out there that just suck and they just, use this as an opportunity to get sympathy from others and hope that others, help them out. Like, as a humble and guy like that, if I saw someone, like, doing that stuff and if I saw someone doing that, I would feel sympathetic for them. You know what I mean? Like I would even probably offer them money, comfort, stuff, and they use that to their advantage. That's their lure. They're trapping you. It sucks, and a lot of people do it more than you think. And that's the issue as well. Like there's some people that are genuine, and then they get turned down for help or comfort because there's so many people out there that more so fake it than actually what's the word they're actually experiencing it. There's a lot more people that fake it than experience it, so it's hard to tell apart. And it's not a case of we can just go like, oh, prove it, because that does no good for anyone. It's just sad what people do for attention. Like I'm not saying again, it sounds bad saying that, but there's a lot more people that just fake this stuff than actually go through it. Which sucks because for those that again go through it legit, they don't get any help. They get turned down because people just look at them like, oh wow, you're trying to get some sympathy and money and whatnot. It's just all around a bad situation because people, it's hard those kind of situations. So it sucks, bro. I don't know. That's as much as I can say to be honest. Um, but bro, like Flight said, Flight, but like Flight said, you're what a woman needs. It's not that. Again, I'm not trying to sound like I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm not saying you're right. I'm in the middle. Again, I'm not. Again, it comes back when I say this. I'm not a simp. I'm nothing like that, But like, I gotta look from it both sides. I'm not sexist. I'm not anything like that. It's a two-way system. Like, don't get me wrong. A girl, a woman or a girl, whatever, needs a man just as much as a man needs a woman. Like I get if I said that, and some parts of maybe it's true, but you gotta remember, like, a woman and a woman to you could be very, very. I don't want to say it like I'm not trying to make it sound like an object. A lot of women out there can be very, very vital to a lot of people. Like, for example, some suicidal guy, finds a woman that treats him right, can change his life around. It's a two-way system. I feel like, if that makes sense. Like a guy needs a girl just as much as a girl needs no, a guy needs a girl just as much as a girl needs him. It has to be a two-way system for it to work. I feel like if because again, if you're if you're trying to go through something like a success, for example, like it's better going through it with someone that you can enjoy with, because having all the success and all the money and stuff, like again, it's the thing that you've all heard a lot probably, and I'm not trying to sound like a history teacher or anything like that. I'm just saying how it is. It's better to have someone by your side that you can share the success, the wealth and stuff with, because you can't buy happiness at the end of the day. Sure, you can buy a house, you can buy all these fancy cars and all these watches and all, everything you've ever wanted. You can buy a private jet and all that stuff in real life. But at the end of the day, if you have no one to share it with, your happiness is gonna slowly die out. Because the way I see it is, think about it, right? You buy all the fancy things that you ever wanted in real life, right? You get a nice house, you get a nice boat, you get a nice yacht, you get all this, well, boat, whatever. You get all these nice things, and then what? After a few months, maybe a year, you get bored of it because you have no one to share it with. You're lonely, and that slowly degrades your self esteem and your and your happiness. You can't buy. I mean, like, sure, like there are different methods of buying happiness in a sense, But like long term happiness and stuff, it only comes from someone else, and that someone else is, you know, a woman or a girlfriend or a wife, whatever. Like they make you happy, you know, coming home to like some guys, for example, like when you had your girlfriend, you know, like, you know, coming home and you know having someone there to comfort you and comforting someone, you know, you being there to comfort someone else, that gives you happiness. You know, sharing something like talking to someone about how your day was, or maybe you just, you know, want a trophy, something like that is happiness right there. That's pure happiness. That's like coming home and having it, you know, having the ability to share that with someone, you know, being appreciative. Coming home, it's kind of like family, you know, like coming home to your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, and being like, oh my god, I have a hell of a day. And she sits down, you know, it has to be a two-way system. That's what I'm saying. It has to be a two-way system. But like, you come home, you can talk to your wife or girlfriend about anything in your day, and she'll listen, and you have a good time, and you'll be there for each other. Like you'll be there when your girlfriend needs you, and you know she'll be there when you need her. It's a two-way system, and that brings true happiness. That you can't buy that. You can't buy that. You can't fake that. You can't. I mean, yeah, there are some girls that can't fake that, you know, but you know that's what you call true happiness, you know, and it's hard to find nowadays, to be honest. But that is pure, you know, happiness right there. Having someone that you can rely on. It's not a case of like, oh yeah, like again, I get the point you're saying, like, oh, you don't need someone, and you're right. No one needs anyone to rely. Like at the end of the day, it's best that you be yourself. You know, this is kind of like a class. Like what matters most in life, guys, right? This is to go to anyone. You matter more than anything in the world, more than your parents, more than anything. Your well-being. Like I know it sounds bad, right? I'm not trying to make that in a bad way, but at the end of the day, even for like if you're a kid and stuff, you matter more than anything else around you. You gotta worry about yourself before you worry about others. It's the same with parents. Parents worry about the kids, but they also worry about each other. You know, about themselves. You know, it's a very simple, you know, system. Like you gotta worry about your own health, your own well-being, your own mental and physical. Um, uh, you know, what's the word I'm thinking of? Uh, being or something. I don't know. But you gotta worry about yourself first before you can do that. Like, I get what you're saying. Like you are right in that sense. Like you don't need anyone, and you're right. You're absolutely right. You don't need anyone. You absolutely don't need anyone. You don't need a wife. You don't need a girlfriend. You don't need, you know, you don't need anyone. You don't need anyone in your life. You don't need your parents. I know that sounds bad. I'm not trying to make that bad, but at the end of the day, you should be proud of who you are. You should be yourself. You matter more than anything else. You know, like you know, you can have all your friends and stuff, and you can be there for one another. You can be there for your girlfriend and stuff. That's great. Yeah, self love. That's what I'm talking about. Self love is most important value in the world. Like you have to care about yourself and love yourself before you can love anyone else. If you don't love yourself, then you're gonna find it hard to be happy. You're gonna find it hard to care for others and stuff like that. You have to learn how to do that first, and if you don't learn how to do that, then you're gonna struggle in life. You know, it's as simple as that. So again, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like a two-way system. Like for you to get happiness and for you to be happy and all that stuff, you gotta have someone that's willing to show you the same energy and the same affection back. You know, if it's a two-way system, if you're the only one putting anything into the relationship and you're getting nothing back, then it's not gonna work. It's not a healthy relationship. If you're having someone there you can share your success, you know, you can come home to and you know hug and share your experiences and stuff like that with, then you're happy, you know, and then they can do the same back. It's a two-way system. You're there for them. They're there for you. It's the same with friends. Like you be there for your friend. You show them that you care. You listen to their problems. You try and help them the best they can, and they'll be there right back for you. It's a two-way system, you know. If you're not there for someone, or if you don't, you know, listen or anything like that, then it's not gonna work. You know, they're not gonna be there for you. You're not gonna be there for them. You know, that's how it works in life. You know, it's just how it is. So I let that carry away. Like I said, I just go into in depth. It's not really a comment anymore. We're not really getting anyone to join, but I do love having these talks with you guys, and I would love to do more of these talks. You know, once I get my Elgato set up, we can just start one of these streams when I just sit in my home menu and just talk to you guys or something like that. But yeah, no, it's great to talk about these things because a lot of people I feel like are scared to talk about it and they don't really have anyone to talk about it. But it's very important. Like I'm probably also gonna highlight that as well. Like you know, self love is very important. A lot of people that go through depression and stuff, they don't have that. They don't have any self love. because they care about others, they care about, their family. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying that you got to remember that on top of your priorities and caring for others and stuff, you got to remember to look after yourself once in a while. Coming home, spending time with your family, loving them, being there for them. That's great. You should do that. But also when you have time alone and when you're not with your family, you got to learn to love yourself. You got to learn to wake up, smile, every morning, and just be happy with who you are, what you've gained in life, the successes you've had, the things that you've done, all that kind of stuff. It's extremely important. Otherwise you're just gonna crumble in life. At the end of the day, like let's just face it. I missed 2 days of school. Sorry, I'm a bit too far from my thing. I missed 2 days of school, done drugs and shit, all because of a girl. But my bro told me not to do them again because I'll get hooked and become an yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that right there is a perfect example of what I said. Like it's all about being there for people. Like people gotta understand. Like it becomes rare and rare every single day, but it's all about just being there for one another. At the end of the day, we're all human, right? We make mistakes, right? No one's perfect, right? No, don't let anyone tell you that. No, don't let any fucking Karen or anything like, oh my god, I'm perfect. No one's fucking perfect unless you're fucking fully made out of plastic. You've done everything right your first try, which is impossible. Like whatever. No one's perfect at the end of the day. So if you hear anyone saying they're perfect or any bullshit, that's just a lie. Like let's face it, it's a fucking lie, right? It's a blatant fucking lie, right? Um, at the end of the day, those that truly love and care about you, like I don't have that many people that do. Let's face it, I only got a few people in my life that I know that truly are the way your friend is, that will have my back and tell me like, look, what you're doing is wrong. And that's the thing is, what you gotta remember. It's important to not like force people either. Like what your friend did was great. Like it's important to not just be like, bro, stop what the fuck you're doing. I don't want you to do this anymore. Just stop. That's not the way to go about it. You gotta help your friends. You gotta help the people around you out. You see someone doing bad, help them fix that mistake. If someone's doing drugs or drinking alcohol and stuff, you gotta just help them. Be like, look, bro, you're going down. You're going down a dark path. This is not the life for you. I know you can do better. Let me try. Let me help you. There's more to life than just a simple girl. At the end of the day, like again, at the end of the day, you don't need anyone. You need yourself. You need yourself more than anything. Like, bro, just stick to yourself. Stop. Quit this shit. It's not for you. Going down. You're going dark. You're going down a dark path. I want you to, focus on being you. That kind of shit. Like, it's important, bro. Those are the friends that I I want everyone to have, and it's important that you have someone like that around you because they're great. Um, 100%. Like you can't just force someone to do stuff. You can't just be like, stop that shit right now. It's not fucking good for you. That's not gonna work. Like you gotta help them. You gotta like that's like telling someone that's been smoking for 25 years to just stop. Like they're not gonna stop. You gotta help them. You gotta be like, look, this is bad for you. It's bad for your mental health. You're destroying yourself. You're killing yourself. You gotta stop because I know you're better than this. I know whatever you're going through, right? Whatever they're going through, a breakup, a death, a loss, whatever. You gotta be like, I know you're better than this. I know that hurt you. You can get past this. Just let me help you. Maybe set them up with some therapy or something like that. Just help them get off that dark path, put them on the bright path, and then make their life better. Because at the end of the day, like, what comes around comes around. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a, whatever a crazy saying or whatever, but it's true. What comes around goes around. Like, if you're helpful and kind and you help other people, that will come back to you and treat you right. Like, I'm very blessed to have what I have. I try and help as much people as I can, and so far I've gotten, life has given that back to me. I can, again, I have 971 people on my, channel, and I obviously not all of them watch me, but to have that amount of people and stuff is a blessing. Like I don't honestly feel like if I had gone down a different path, I feel like maybe if I did drugs or drank or and like that, and I didn't get into YouTube, I would have probably been down a dark path as well. I'll be honest, probably. So me finding the most important thing is self love, finding the right people, not just people that are just gonna be like, yeah, you can do this. People that actually will fight you, like fight you back. Like if you're doing something that's not cool or is destroying your life, you'll find people. You need people that will actually be like, okay, bro, I support you, I love you, all this stuff, but what you're doing right now is destroying you, it's destroying the people around you, it's destroying your family, it's destroying me. You gotta stop, bro. I'm here to help you, but you gotta stop. You gotta find people like that. You gotta, find the right type of people. People around you shape you more than anything. Like, the person I am today, I think, is heavily based on my mother, my family, the people I've grown up around, and the kind of environment I was brought in. I was brought in a very, very caring environment, saying I've been taught all my life to, care for others and just be there for, other people and stuff like that. So I think it's very, very important to surround yourself with good people, because otherwise if you surround yourself with people that do crime, drink, smoke, rob, all this stuff, you're gonna go down a very, very, very dark path. And it's at the end of the day, it's all fun and games. You have laugh with your mates. I'm rich. I've got all this stuff. I stole this, blah blah, and then boom, you land yourself in prison for the rest of your life, and your life has just ended. That's it. No more gateways. People. It's actually scary to think about that as well. Like, I have actual genuine fears about that. Like, people don't realize that. Like, they do stuff, they say stuff online, like all these haters and stuff, like sending death threats and stuff. Like, they don't realize that that's actually illegal to cyberbully someone. That's cyberbullying. Like, they don't realize that doing this stuff is dangerous. And if they ever got caught, or even job interviews and stuff, if they ever got caught, they could be sent to jail for the rest of their life. I mean, I'm not saying you get sent to jail for the rest of your life for something like that, but threats, I'm gonna stab you, I'm gonna kill you, all this kind of crazy talk online, and all these haters and stuff and bullies and stuff. You get caught, you could be going to jail forever. The rest of your life, and that's your entire life gone, and no, and all of a sudden, it's not funny anymore. It's not, people are not laughing. You're not laughing. Anything. You have no one there. You have just a bunch of strangers that have been convicted of crimes, and you could die in there. Like, let's face it. Like, realistically, there's so much that goes on in there. You're convicted with other prisoners for very different reasons. Maybe murder, theft, sexual assault, rape, all this kind of shit, and it's not funny anymore. And that's when it hits you. Like, for a lot of things for people to hit, like, it's actually made me understand now. Like, a lot of people, it doesn't really hit them how their life is going until something dramatic happens. Like, people can be living their best life, right? Be spoiled, be all this, and then boom, all of a sudden their parent dies or something, and then, oh no, they have to get a job. They have to start paying the bills, actually, because they don't have infinite money. They have to start paying bills. They have to start looking after something. They gotta learn how to cook and stuff. And that's when reality checks in. That's what I'm saying. You gotta do a I can't speak English. You gotta do a reality check every once in a while to make sure that, okay, I need to make sure I'm not just, like, obviously, I'm not saying don't enjoy your life. I'm just saying, like, you gotta do a reality check every once in a while and realize, okay, actually, if something does happen one day, I need to make sure that, I'm able to take care of myself and stuff like that. So it's very important to once in a while do that. And something that, honestly, I don't even do that often. I probably shouldn't. I will start, but even myself, I don't do it. Again, we're not perfect. We're all human. We don't make mistakes and stuff. So sorry, I went on a huge ramble, but it's good to talk about these things. It's really, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you guys have, like, commented this stuff, and I'm glad. Also, I love a lot of you guys coming in here and expressing your feelings and talking about situations that you got going on in life. Because believe it or not, like, all this fantasy stuff that we see online, or all this stuff that we see online, people think all these YouTubers and celebrities have these great lives. They're rich. Like, they probably have shit going on in their real lives off camera and off, stuff like that are serious as well. Like, it's not just a fantasy world, that others live in. So it's nice to hear you guys' thoughts, and that's what I want to do more of. I want to, just do streams where I sit down, talk to you guys, share past experiences, talk about, mental illnesses and that kind of stuff. It's very good. It's a very good subject to talk about. It's a very hard subject to talk about as well, because it's a very serious topic. You can't just be going around joking about and stuff like that. So thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Again, like, I know it's not easy to share this kind of stuff. It's not easy to just go like, oh yeah, by the way, this happened. Oh yeah, by the way, I suffered from depression for like almost 10 years. Oh yeah, by the way, I did self harm. Like, it's not easy. Like, it's really not. Again, I'm not that big on YouTube, but especially, like, with people that have, like, you see them all compilations with, like, a suicidal fan says their last message to the streamer, stuff like that, or a streamer saves a suicidal man's life, stuff like that. It's not easy just to write a public comment and donate and say these things out loud to thousands of people. It's not easy, you know. So, but I thank you guys for sharing that. It's all good. Now I'm glad that you're in a better place now. You're feeling good. You're not feeling emotionally stressed or sad or whatever. So that's good to know. So that's because I remember was a person. Again, like a lot of it comes down to just being petty. Again, I'm not gonna get into it. That's your own personal life and stuff. You don't even have to tell me. I'm just saying. There's two sides to the story at the same time. Like maybe I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm sure you both have your reasons as to why shit happened. I'm not gonna go into that. That's a whole different topic. And I don't want to ramble again for like hours. A girl who doesn't appreciate an overprotective boyfriend isn't worth it. Again, I would have to disagree as well with that. Again, I'm not trying to be a simple whatever you want to call me. It's not about like again, relationships are a two-way system. Relationships are a two-way system. Like it's not just about being overprotective. Like I get that some girls don't want an overprotective boyfriend. It has to be a very flexible relationship, but like there are boundaries that you need to set for it to be a healthy relationship. Like if you're in a closed relationship and you don't want your girlfriend seeing other guys and you don't want your boyfriend seeing other girls, like you have to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries. Okay, like look, you can have girl mates on Snap and stuff. You can have girl mates on Snap, um, as long as they're not being flirty or whatever. Like, you can have banter. Like again, a lot comes down to the individual stuff. Like some people have good banter and they can have a laugh. Some people take it more seriously, especially with relationships. So it's kind of that's your own kind of situation there. But it comes down to the individual at the end of the day. At least you care if she just doing too much. Exactly, bro. If I wasn't unprotected, then she would say I care too much and leave me like she did, bro. Mm. It's hard, bro. I don't know. A passenger should I trust the ones? I mean, it's your choice. I can't, I'm not gonna try and sway you and be like, yes, definitely. Um, all I can say is, again, I've known him for a while. And I'll make sure he doesn't do any. If you want to, that's fine. I'll speak to him if you want me as well. I'll speak to him and stuff and tell him, don't do any fucking weird shit on his account and stuff. But from my experience, again, you gotta understand. Like, I'm not saying this in a bad way. I've known Lawrence for a while. I'm not being his like best friend, but I've known him for a bit now. He's had my account, so I've trusted him with my account. He's trusted me with his account. You know what I mean? So that's fine there, but like, it's honestly up to you. I'm not gonna say like yes, you should. It's your choice. If you want to, go ahead. To answer your question, I would say yeah. I guess. It's hard to comment on that. Like, he's not again. He's a kid at the end of the day. Let's face it. Like, he's a kid. We're all kids. We make mistakes. He might do something on your account and fuck up, but in terms of my account, he's not really done anything without my permission. If you just set some boundaries, be like, okay, Lawrence, can you text me when you're going on my account? Don't do this, don't do that. He should listen. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But it's all down to you, kind of like. To answer your question again, I'm sorry, I go on a ramble too much. I do trust him. I would say he's a trustable guy, but I would set some boundaries. Be like, just don't do this. Don't be weird with his account. Blah blah blah. Tell me when you're going on. Tell me, if you changed anything or whatever, that kind of stuff. I wouldn't just be like, okay, yeah, go, have my account, boom, do whatever. That I wouldn't do that because Lawrence, again, he's a dumb kid. Let's face it, he's a dumb kid. He'll make mistakes. He'll do something to piss someone off. If I'm being honest, but it's just whatever, man. Okay, I just talk to him like I'm in a weird position. I will speak to him like again, like I'm not saying he's the number one trusted person. I'm just saying, he is like again, like he has a few people's account. Is what I'm trying to say. Like it's hard for me to explain. Like if you just set some boundaries, I'll speak to him, set some boundaries, let him know. Tell him like don't be weird, this that. You should be fine. And if he does, you know, again, I'm not trying to say this in a bad way. I'm sorry if this comes up bad. If he does do fucking weird shit with your account, or if he, I doubt this. There's a very like 0.1% chance he does this, right? if he does take your account and does weird shit with it, at the end of the day, it's your own fault. I hate saying that because like I sound like a dickhead, you know, but you are putting your account to someone else that you have no clue who is. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like that's where the difference comes in. Like that's the same with you guys. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if I gave my account to just one of you guys, don't get me wrong, I love you all. You know, like family. Like you guys have been subscribed for a long time and stuff, and you all support me and stuff. But again, you're still just a stranger. Like it sounds weird. I don't like saying that. Like I don't know how to say like at the end of the day, we don't know each other like that. You know what I mean? Like we don't know each other personally. So who knows? Someone could just take my account and that's it. You know, it's hard because like with people that are big, like have millions of subscribers, if someone takes their account, they're getting that shit back. You know what I mean? And yeah, I could probably get my account back, but it's easier because then they'd get exposed and all that stuff. So does that make sense? I hate trying to sound like a dickhead. I'm saying like, oh, you guys are just strangers. Like, does that make sense? Like, at the end of the day, you're giving your account to a stranger. So if something does happen, that's kind of your own fault. But I really doubt it, bro. If I'm being honest, I doubt it. You know, I doubt it. That's all I gotta say. I doubt it. Um, but hopefully that answers your question. I don't know. I was going to too much ramble. I'm sorry, guys. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed. I'm not ending the stream. I'm just saying I do hope that you have enjoyed the stream so far. I do love talking about this type of stuff. That's why I was saying, if you guys have any ever questions about stuff, if you want to ask me something personal, it's not too personal. You don't get into like my family and stuff like that. If you guys have any questions, like in terms of my college, me, or anything like that, feel free to ask. If you have anything to do, if you have anything you want to talk about in terms of like your own personal life and stuff that's going on, you can feel free to talk about it as well. Ugh. I love talking about this kind of stuff. I get really into detail about it, so I do apologize that that annoys some of you. But I think it is good to spread awareness and speak about the issue because keeping emotions and stuff and thoughts inside and not expressing it can be very dangerous for you because it just destroys you mentally. It's not a good thing. I don't really got anyone for the farm yet. I might just hop on another game. What do you guys think? Should I just hop on another game and just play something else? Ugh. What game can I hop on actually? Let's see. I could hop on and stream some Fortnite Among Us type shit. Something like that. I could also hop on Battlefield. If you guys want to see some Battlefield, some old kind of stuff. Battlefield Hardline stuff like that. If you've ever played that, what I'm saying, good old days. I can hop on stream some Detroit. Detroit could be a very fun game as well. Minecraft. We could also hop on and play some Crew 2. That's a very chill back game, just driving about and stuff, showing off cars. I could also play for you guys. What was the other game I was gonna say? Did I say it already? That's about it realistically that I have right now. So just let me know. I can hop on another game for a little while. Cause I don't want to just talk and drive around on stream. Like I don't know, to some people that might be nice and stuff, and I get that. It is nice for me as well. But I actually want to do something. I want to either do a car meet or something like that. So see how it goes. I'll stream for another like 5-10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. If we don't get anyone, I'll just go on a different game, hop on and stream something else for you guys and just talk about life and stuff. It is good though. I thank you guys for talking about and expressing your stuff because I do love to get to know you guys a bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole stranger thing. Again, you guys are all. I appreciate every single one of you guys. But again, I don't know much about you guys. All you guys know about me is I'm 16 years old. Well, some of you might not know that, but I'm a teen. I go to college. I stream. You know my name. You probably know some of my family members' name. That type of shit. You don't know much about me. And for you guys, I only know most of you guys' name. Maybe some of you guys I know your age, stuff like that. So it's nice to get to know you guys and stuff. You have just it helps bond basically in a sense. Help me bond. With like streamers slash viewers and stuff. It helps that kind of bond and getting to understand you guys a bit more and learning different backgrounds and stuff. So it is cool to do this kind of thing. So appreciate you guys that did share something. Yeah, let's go drive around for a little bit more. If we don't get anyone else, I'll probably just go on a different game. I'll see. I'll probably hop on some Battlefield. Can I be honest playing Battlefield? That's the question, because Battlefield can get a bit boring. I'll try some Fortnite, maybe a Fortnite for like a half an hour or so, and then I'll probably stream Q2. I'll hop on Q2. Q2 I haven't played in the game in a while. It's a very, very cool game as well. I do love Q2, so yeah. We'll see how it goes. Ugh. But again, like I said, happy Friday. Appreciate all you guys coming to the stream. Hope you guys having a good Friday, almost the weekend. Don't really know. What else can I say? Friday, almost weekends. Yeah, just relax. Enjoy your time off. Spend some time with family. It's important, self-love, like we said. All the good stuff. Ruben, I can't add you. Have you tried using 2 underscores, bro? I have in the comments, or if you read the description, like it says, you need to follow the rules. I only have these rules just to help me out and whatnot. It's the rules I have in place just to help me out. Just a little something for me back for letting you guys. I know it sounds weird, like, oh, I'm making you guys do these three things just to join and play with me or whatever. But it's just something, back. This is all free. So I'd love like a like or a subscribe back. So have you tried using 2 underscores though? Because my username I have put in the description is DNG, all caps DNG, underscores, two little lines, and then capital PASHA. That could be the thing that you are messing up on because I have 2 underscores. I'm gonna try and change my name soon probably. Don't know what to yet. Probably Pasha NG or something like that. So that could be the thing that you're fucking up on or messing up on. Sorry, whatever. So just double check that. But yeah, I do apologize if it's annoying for some of you to like have to do the rules to just join me. Again, I only do it just to get something back out of it. Like I love every single one of you that come in and play and stuff like that. But this is a little thank you back or whatever. I'd love like a new subscriber or a like or whatever. So that kind of thing. But yeah, so we'll chill for a little bit, and we'll go on some Crew 2, because Crew 2 is actually a very fun game. It's a very old game. There's not a whole lot new to do. But doing some of the races, just chilling out, driving, doing these races and stuff. It's just a chill game, just a vibe. But if you're sure, go ahead, man. You can ask me pretty much anything. I'm comfortable with anything as long as it's not like too personal in terms of family and stuff, because that's a bit, weird, I guess, or whatever. Let's see if I got a friend request from anyone. No, not yet. Wait, did I? No, that was a day ago. Who's the number one mostly always in the stream modding here? Honestly, I don't really know like that. I mean, again, if like the person I see the most in my streams, like whenever I stream, which again I try and stream every day, but past few days until I don't. I think for the people that I see the most and often would be you, Graded, and Noah. If that answers your question, I don't know. It's not really. Again, I don't really care in terms of like who the like number one active mods are. That's not really a thing that I look for. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I will awards and stuff. Like it does. How do I say this? For those that I'm not just gonna like be like, okay, yeah. For those that are actively just active mods and stuff like that, it's whatever. I'm just saying like, I will praise you. I'll say thank you so much. I'll do little giveaways for moderators. I will do giveaways in the future for mods. I've been active for a long time and stuff like that as a little thank you. But I don't really look actively for that type of thing. I just look for everyone that joins the stream. Like you see me at the start of the streams, I look down everyone's names. Sometimes not even in the order that the messages come in. I just look at names that I spot and stuff and just say what's welcome, stuff like that. I mean, I hope that answers your question. I mean, again, it's mostly you and Noah that I see in terms of mods. Some mods come a bit later. Some mods are in the stream. Because again, there's a lot of people that just love, love to just sit back and watch and don't like to comment. That's totally fine. You do you. So a lot of my mods might just be chilling out, watching, and not really commenting, which is totally fine. But again, the problem with that though is I can't tell if it is a mod and who the mod is, so I can't really give credit to that person, if that makes sense. So that's a bit. I got a friend request from, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, HexT_Venom. Pretty sure that's Ruben in the chat. Might be wrong, might be someone else. But, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. It's so bad at drifting in this game. Can't really drift in this game though, if I'm being honest. It's kinda hard. Venom.
What's wrong with her now?
I don't like keep going back to that. I keep crashing. I keep going back to him. I don't know. See if anyone joins, and if not, I'm gonna hop on to Battlefield. Not Battlefield, Crew 2 for a little while. So when I end stream, usually just stay on my YouTube page and refresh it, and then you'll see my stream come up like almost instantly. So I'll start a Crew 2 stream, and again, with most of my streams, it'll just be a very laid back stream. I'll get some soft music going in the background, or I'll try to anyway. Just get some music going, talk to you guys, have these conversations like we just did in this stream. I think you can ask me anything and stuff like that. Have some music, some Swan Quest, just chill out, do some races. There's some pretty long races in that game. There's like a 2-hour race or an hour race, something like that. So just sit back, relax, and just have fun. Do some racing stuff. You guys have the game, you can join in as well. That type of thing. So we'll see how it goes. If I don't see anyone join, I'll just hop on the game. And if anyone does join as soon as I end stream, like, just literally, because usually with these things, I end stream and then I go up. If someone does join literally right as I end stream, I'm sorry. I'm not going to start up another stream just because you joined. It's just like, okay, well, again, can't force people to join. That's okay. I haven't, car meets are harder now, though, with the communities being gone, so that's totally fine. Car meets were very fun, though, back when I did them a few months ago, so hopefully we can get them back to that kind of standard, but it doesn't look like anyone's gonna join us, so I'm gonna pop onto Crew 2. Quick little disclaimer, if you guys don't know what Crew 2 is, it's literally, I can't speak English. It's literally like GTA, but with not the whole exiting your car thing and guns. Basically, there's a bunch of cars, a bunch of modifications and customization options you can do. I believe it's the entire it's the I can't remember what map it is. I think it's the entire of something. Yes, I'll figure that out when we get there. So basically just like a racing car game. I know that sounds boring, but I promise you it's a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool cars in there that look really realistic. A lot of cool mods and stuff, a lot of cool races, a lot of storyline type of stuff. So we'll go on and have some fun. Thank you for those that joined the GTA stream. A nice little chat. For those that joined late and want to see what I kind of rambled about at the start of the stream, I will come back to the video literally as soon as I end it, or last or whatever, and I'll quickly put in the comments the timestamps for the video and when I start rambling about why I haven't streamed and stuff and when I end, so you guys can go check that out. If you guys are new to the channel, please do me a favor, hit that like and sub. It does show, that I am doing the right thing. And it does show that you like the content that I upload and you might like me as a person or whatever. So, it just means a lot to me in general. We're trying to aim for 1K subs by the end of Christmas, or by Christmas time. Hopefully we can do it, it's not too much to ask. We're only 20 subs away. I know that seems like a long time, but it's really not. Like, if you think about it, Chad, Christmas is like right around the corner. We got like, what, 4 months left? 3 months left? So, Christmas on the way. I know, to hit 20 subs, it shouldn't take that long. But you never know. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. I will see you literally on Crew 2 in like 2 seconds. Alright? I'll catch you guys very, very soon, okay? Let me just end my stream and hop on Crew 2. There we go. Alright.